Got my cutter, got my torch. Pour a beverage and I step out on the porch. Grab a cigar, I love that view. I guess it's time for another Poolside Cigar Review.
How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to another weeknight edition of Poolside Cigar Reviews with Kirk. Tonight I'm kicking back on a Monday, enjoying a budget cigar and a budget beer. This is a La Arurora Barrel Age Robusto. This is like a $2 or $3 stick. I kind of messed up the cap on the cut. I tried to pull a piece of tobacco off and started pulling the whole thing. This is actually a well-constructed cigar. I've never had these cap issues before. That was my fault. So don't knock it for that. But I bought a few 5-packs of these. I think I put this on my top 5 cigars of 2014. If I didn't, I'm sure it was close in the running, because this is a very good cigar for $2, $3, $4, depending on where you can find it online. Really good cigar, and I'll keep buying it at those prices. It's got, I mean, for a cheap cigar, the depth of flavor is incredible. You know, off the first slide, it's very spicy, and it's complex as well and dynamic. You know, it's really spicy off the first slide, the first few draws, and earthy, and then that's kind of evolved into a lot of sweetness. You know, it was a lot of coffee. Now it's a little heavier on the cocoa, and I haven't smoked very much. I mean, it's really, this is one of those like draw-to-draw kind of cigars, which blows me away that they can do that at this price point. And I don't see much about this La Arurora Barrel Aged online anywhere. I just don't see many reviews. I usually see it on sale for pretty good prices, but it just doesn't get a lot of attention. So, you know, you can take it from me. This La Arurora Barrel Aged, this is a good cigar. This one's probably a year old. I think it's just getting better with age, because it is it's a full flavored cigar, so it's got enough in it that it'll age very nicely, I think. That's pairing great with a Stockyard Oatmeal Stout. This is a Trader Joe's brand beer. You know, so you get $5, $6 a 6-pack. I think stouts and porters pair great with full-bodied cigars. And frankly, I think they pair great with a lot of cigars, not just full-bodied. But stouts and porters, I think, are a really easy way to go for cigars. If you're trying to just get a good pairing, that's one. You know, the IPAs are tougher. Some of the other ales are hit and miss. You know, if you're going the lager or light beer route, sometimes you get a heavy cigar, then you got taste loss, you know, with your beer. But for me, a stout or a porter, that's almost always a sure thing. With a decent cigar and a decent stout, you're going to be happy. But yeah, it's a budget night. I haven't done a budget night in a while, and I was kind of thinking about it, because I've been on Instagram more lately. And, shameless plug, check me out on Instagram, Poolside Cigar Reviews. Just a couple weeks ago, I started really posting on there, so I try to update it pretty regularly. So check me out on Instagram. But Instagram kind of reminds me of like cigar aficionado, cigar-wise. It's a lot of really expensive cigars, and really expensive scotch, and really exotic places, you know, and fancy cars and sexy women, and I think it's really easy to fall into the trap of feeling envious of that, and to look at that and think, I want that, or that should be me, or why isn't that me? And I think that's a huge mistake, because for one, it's a facade. It's bullshit. What you see on Instagram, what you see on Facebook, it's not real. It's someone selling you on what they want their life to look like, or what they want their situation to look like. And, you know, I don't know, you might look at the guy and say, look at him, he's got a Bahique 54 and a Highland Park 25 year. He's really got his shit together, but I don't think that's any guarantee. And in a way, I'm like a little bit offended. It's weird. I take it personally. I'm like a little bit offended, you know, as a cigar connoisseur. I won't call myself an aficionado. I'll call myself a connoisseur. As a connoisseur of cigars, I get kind of offended by the materialism side of it, and the status of it. because one of the things that appeals to me about cigars is its accessibility as an affordable luxury. And I hope that we can keep it that way. You know, I would hate the U.S. I mean, we're already on the road tax-wise towards becoming like Europe and Canada. But, you know, this cigar, $2, $3, $4. Whether you're a landscaper, bricklayer, or CFO, this is within your reach. You know, maybe not every day, but, you know, once a week, a couple times a week. If you want to be into the cigars, this is a great cigar, and it's totally accessible. And again, tastes are subjective, but I would hold this up against all kinds of $15 cigars. Now again, am I saying this is the best cigar ever? No, but it's really good. It would have been better if I didn't ruin the cap. But the same with this beer. You know, it's just a good porter. Or oatmeal stout, I'm sorry, not a porter. It's just a good oatmeal stout. The pairing is great. And I feel like I don't see enough appeal to the everyman with cigars. And I think cigars just have the potential to be such a great equalizer, and that's why I really like going to a cigar lounge, especially a good diverse cigar lounge that's got broad income, education, ethnic backgrounds, you know, and you can really see, you know, a melting pot in a cigar lounge because you've got a common denominator, which is a cigar. So I guess I get annoyed by seeing, you know, the Maseratis with the you know, limited edition Cuban Cohibas and, you know, models and G-strings and all that stuff, because I think it's a fantasy, and I think it kind of pollutes what's nice about cigars. So anyway, that's enough for my rant. I'm sorry, guys. I'm being really preachy, and it's getting dark. Hopefully you can still see me. This is a great cigar. Lots of smoke. Hopefully you guys are getting your week off to a good start. Next thing you know, it's Monday night. Yeah, don't, that's my whole thing. It's just, I hate to see people fall into the trap of envying others, especially for material reasons. I just think it's such a load of garbage. You know, I know a lot of people really like the reality shows, and they follow celebrities and athletes and everything. And I'm just a big believer that if you're not happy with what you have, and not saying that you're not striving for more, but if you're truly unhappy with what you have, I don't think anything material is going to make you happy. If you can't be happy with where you're at now, you're not going to be happy with another $20,000, and you're not going to be happy, you know, with a box of Monte Cristo No. 2s in your humidor. You know, that's not going to make you happy. You know, the things in life that truly make you happy, and I think cigars can make you happy, but the things that can really make you happy, I don't think come with a big price tag. And I think if you can figure out a way to live within your means and, you know, find people to love and find people to love you, it's all right. It's big talk coming from me, because I've had a lot of advantages in life. You know, I had good parents. My wife had good parents. We were able to get good educations, and we both got, you know, solid jobs and good careers. But I don't know. I mean, I remember even coming out of college. You know, and my wife and I didn't have that much, and it held true then, and it held true now. I remember thinking, if I'm not happy now, I'm never going to be happy, and I was happy, and I'm still happy now, and so that's a success story, and I really hope that you're the same way, and I hope that if you're not, or if you're struggling, or if you're feeling envious or anything like that, just take stock of what's going on, and really try to be happy with what you have, and it's okay to strive for more, you know, if that's a goal, but, you know, that's more just trying to chart a course. But if you think that another 20 grand a year is going to land you in happy land, you're deluding yourself, and I feel sorry about that, you know, and I hope you'll snap out of it. So, man, I just keep falling into this preaching trap, don't I? Holy cow. Yeah, it's a nice night though. So somebody grab a Arurora Barrel Aged and let me know what you think. Because frankly, I don't even know anybody else who smoked these, and I've probably had 10 or 15. I think they're great. So somebody let me know if you've had one, because I haven't heard any other opinions, and maybe I'm on an island with this one. So anyway, guys, I'm just gonna keep drinking my Trader Joe's beer. You know, probably $5 or $6 a 6-pack, and I think I generally pay about somewhere between $2 and $3 for these. So this total pairing is probably somewhere between $3 and $4, and that's really good. I'll put it up there against some $20 pairings or higher, $25 pairings. I've had some really expensive beers and really expensive cigars that weren't as nice together as these two. So don't fall into that trap thinking more expensive is better. Boy, am I preachy. All right, guys. I'm going to shut up before I fall into another rant. All right, everybody. Until next time, keep your feet in the pool, a drink in your hand, and definitely a cigar in your mouth. Hopefully a Arurora Barrel Aged, because I want to hear your thoughts. All right, guys. Cheers.